You guys, we're done. It's time to split ways. This isn't working anymore for the two of us, so we're decided to go our separate ways. Harry's gonna go this way and I'm gonna go that way. But you guys, we're gonna come back and discuss. Yes, indeed. Good morning, everyone. How is everybody doing? Welcome to Loving It on Keto. And you guys, first of all, let me preface this. I have a horrible sinus infection and it really kicked me this time around. Harry has gout today. We're not doing well at all, but today is the first day of April. And in case you guys didn't know it, doing the same thing all of the time, eating the same things all the time without getting the results, it's time to split ways. It's time to do something different. Yes, indeed it is. So before we go into that and the parting of the ways, I want to share with everybody that everything that you have to eat or drink the day before, sometimes 2 days prior, can have a direct effect on your weight. The scale is just a form of measurement. Okay, I have been hit with this super bad sinus infection. I've been taking naproxen, I've been taking Benadryl. I did not sleep. The one night, I think I went to bed at 4:30 finally, Harry, did I say?
Yeah, about that.
Not sleeping well at all, and Harry is taking gout medicine. Now today is Friday for Harry and I. So you guys are seeing this late and we apologize for that, but I was in bed with this sinus thing. And thank goodness for Navage. Thank you, Jim, so much, because this is helping. It's not taking my headaches away, but it's helping. If you guys want to get a Navage, we do have a link for our Amazon store down below, but these things work once you learn how to use them.
Yeah, it's not like you think it is.
It's not at all like you think it is. You're not going to drown. Yeah, go see my Navage. I shared it with everybody because the first time I did it, it exploded. I didn't hold it tight enough because I was afraid I was going to drown, and it was a mess. So we went into the bathroom shower to do it the next time, and it worked, and it was wonderful. But I share that with everybody, so go check that out. Anyway, you guys, we weighed in this morning. I did not want to get dressed. I didn't want to go through the whole thing because my final weigh-in day, my final measurement day is actually April 5th. I started January 5th, and I'm going to follow through with my 90-day OMAD challenge. Yes, I am, even though I feel like Kredinsky. Yes, I do.
Is that a Polish name?
It's Kredinsky like Shinsky, only it starts with a crud. Yes, it does.
Yeah, yeah.
So Harry and I both weighed in this morning. I weighed in at 188. Harry weighed in at 183.6. We wanted to get the first day of April's weight on here because we are splitting ways for April. Harry wants to do BBBE because he absolutely feels the best doing it.
Oh, yeah.
I do not feel good doing BBBE. No. I am doing Dr. Westman's Phase 1 or Page 4, and you guys can actually, if you watch YouTube on TV, search, and if you have a channel that you can talk into, just go Dr. Westman's Page 4, because he does have he has the list on his YouTube channel. End Your Carb Confusion is the book, the Phase 1. Now, since he wrote that book, he has added yogurt and he has added protein shakes. You can go watch. He just did one a couple of days ago on yogurt and explained the ones he doesn't want you to use and the ones, if you want yogurt, what you should do. And basically, it's counting the total carbs, 20 total grams of carbs or less. For the BBBE challenge, that is Dr. GREMBERRY's bacon, beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. Now, beef, you can have any part of the cow or any ruminant animal, including sheep, goats, deer, bison, cows, etc.
What about ham?
The other B is bacon, which is pork. You can have any pork, pork chops, pork loin, bacon, etc. Beef butter. You can have butter.
I was just going to ask that question. Can I have butter?
Or ghee, which is clarified butter. You can also use from the animals, tallow, which is from cattle, lard, which is from pork, to cook in. Just nothing vegetable such as an olive oil, right? You can't have that. Or coconut oil, because those are seed oils or fruit oils. They are not part of the BB part of this. Eggs, any eggs.
Yeah, what kind of eggs can we have? Can I have quail eggs?
Yes, you can have quail eggs.
Can I have sparrow eggs?
Yes, ostrich eggs.
Ostrich eggs.
Duck eggs, goose eggs, eggs. Yes, he can have all those things.
What? I need some eggs.
No, 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 no!
Now, you can have parts of the animal, such as the dairy products or the goat milk, if you want that. But here he wants to cut out dairy products for this because he's having issues. He feels the bloating and swelling on his stomach, part of that has to do with dairy. So he's not having that. Now, for the Dr. Eric Westman, page 4, he does allow all of the leafy greens, the vegetables above ground. You want to count the carbs of those things. You can have the broccoli, the asparagus, the cauliflower, the low carbohydrate vegetables, because you're counting total carbs. Total is the key. Try to stay the least amount of condensed packaged goods as possible. Shirataki noodles, which are made with konjac root, which is a vegetable, you can have, just count the total carbs. Yogurt, if you count the total carbs. I make homemade yogurt. I may or may not have one. I don't know. I made a batch for Chalice and her puppy dog. They're coming over tomorrow, and I'm going to give her yogurt. So also you can have on the phase 4, with the vegetables, you can have any of the meats. Chicken, you can have any of the fowl, any of the fish, any of the shellfish, any of the birds, any of the ruminant animals or non-ruminant animals. You just need to count carbs. Also, you can have all of the eggs. You can have some cheese, and I'm limiting my cheese to 2 ounces a day if I have cheese. You can have more than that. I believe it's up to 4 ounces. Let me go get the carb and your carb confusion. So hold please. End Your Carb Confusion by Dr. Eric Westman with Amy Berger.
Yeah, we have that.
Phase 1, the Adapt Your Life Diet Phase 1 food list starts on page 73. So you can have unlimited protein. Red meat, which is all the beef, lamb, bison, venison, elk, other wild game, and organ meats from animals. Pork, pork chops, pork loins, sausage, bacon, ham, salami, ground pork, organ meats, etc. All the poultry, chicken, duck, goose, Cornish game hen, quail, pheasant, fowl, other organ meats such as chicken livers. Fish and shellfish. Any thin fish, including tuna, salmon, sardines, mackerel, catfish, tilapia, trout, flounder, snapper, sole, cod, etc. Shellfish and crustaceans, including shrimp, scallops, crab, and lobster. Eggs, whole eggs. That's from all pork, all poultry eggs are permitted. Chuck, woodchuck. Chicken, duck, goose, etc. So you guys are allowed to have those, okay? You can even have processed meats on his diet. Hamburgers, hot dogs, spam, salami. Just read the label because the cured meats can have some carbs in them. So count the liverwurst. He is not a clean keto, dirty keto versus dirty keto. in the meat department. What he cares the most about are carbs, 20 total carbs. That's what he cares about. Even in the oil department, there is a huge debate on that. He feels if you can drive through a McDonald's or a Wendy's or a fast food and stay keto and stay at the 20 total carbs or less mark, you can lose weight. Plain and simple. He goes into all of the stuff on what you can eat. You can have the fat, you can have the skin, all of the good things. Now, he goes into leafy greens and salad vegetables. You can have up to 2 cups per day. Measure them uncooked. It's usually the size of about 2 fists, right? And that's our arugula, bok choy, cabbage of all varieties. You can have chard, chives, endives, green, including beet, collops, mustard, turnip, kale, lettuce, all the varieties, parsley, spinach, radicchio, radish, scallions, and water cress. If it's a leaf, you can eat it, is what he says. Non-starchy vegetables. You can have up to 1 cup a day. Now, here's the deal. You don't have to have vegetables. If you don't like them and you don't want them, don't eat them. Okay? It's up to you. But if you want them, you want to limit them because of the carb count. So up to 2 cups a day for the field greens or salad vegetables and the non-starchy vegetables. You want to measure them uncooked, and that's everything from broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, celery, celeriac, which is celery root, cucumber, eggplant, which is aubergine, fennel, green beans, string beans, jicama, kohlrabi. He goes into everything, mushrooms, all of the vegetables that are not heavy starch you can have. You need to measure them. You need to get a scale. Because this is going to be your friend, because sometimes even measurement cups do not get all of the calories, all of the carbs measured correctly. And if you do it on a scale, and you can get them for $10 or less, you can get them probably at Walmart, you know, you can get them at all kinds of places, and they're inexpensive, and you can get them on Amazon as well. I just suggest it. I think it's better. Cheese is up to 4 ounces a day. That's any of the hard cheeses, aged cheeses, softer cheeses, goat cheeses. You're allowed to have them, but read the labels. Make sure you're counting any carbs. Try to get the ones without carbs or less than 1 gram of carb per serving, and figure out what the serving size is and measure your cheese, because cheese can be a carb creeper. Yes, it can. Now, adding dairy fats, up to 2 tablespoons per day. That includes ghee, butter. Ghee is clarified butter, the milk product. The lactose part of it, the hard milk fats, are taken out of it. So if you're allergic to dairy or cow, you probably can have ghee. Heavy whipping cream, heavy cream. Light cream, also called table cream, sour cream, and half and half. So I can drive through Starbucks and get my iced venti Americano with sugar-free vanilla and light, heavy cream every single day. I just need to count it. And if you ask for the light, heavy cream on the side, you can measure it yourself so you know how much you're getting. Cream is a carb creeper too. There's a little teeny bit of carbs in heavy whipping cream, and half and half, so you want to measure it. Use a tablespoon, right? Measure it. Keep one in your purse, keep one in your car. Super easy, super simple. Salad dressings and added oils. And you guys, this is where some people are gonna go, oh my gosh, Wendy, did you just say the word canola oil? Did you just say that word? Peanut oil, palm oil. You can have olive oil, avocado oil, sesame seed oil, coconut oil. He also says canola oil, peanut oil, palm oil, and other added oils because in his opinion, He does not feel the high in omega-6 fats are as bad for you as being on the sad American diet. And I believe that staying keto and making those choices at a restaurant, at a hole-in-the-wall, dinky-winky little town's only place that's their bar, their restaurant, their recreation, everything where they serve hamburgers that may have touched some canola oil on the side, or having some salad oil with canola oil in it, is healthier and better for you because you are doing a ketogenic lifestyle and cleaning your body out than to worry about having it and doing without and depraving yourself and falling off the ketogenic lifestyle wagon. That's Dr. Westman. I prefer to stick with olive oil, avocado oil, some sesame seed oil, coconut oil. That's basically it for me. Bacon, grease, tallow, grease, lard, grease, and butter are my best friends. But it's up to you. Like he says, he'd rather have you, if you drive through a fast food restaurant every single day and you're getting the sausage and the egg and the bacon part and throwing away the biscuit part and the bun part, or you're going through the drive-in and you're getting a double, a McWhatever, you know, Baconator, whatever, and you're having that American cheese and you're having the bacon and you're having the hamburger, he is more happy that you are doing that than sticking to an American sad diet. And this is, we're doing phase 1. Mayonnaise, up to 2 tablespoons a day. So you can have salad dressings and oils up to 2 tablespoons a day. 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. You can have 4 ounces of cheese. You can have a cup of mixed vegetables that are non-starchy. You can have 2 cups of lettuce a day. You can have any of the meats. Sounds like a giant bowl of deliciousness to me. Avocado. Oh yeah, avocado's back on my diet. I can have guacamole if I read the ingredients in it and I check the carbs if it's a packaged one, or I can have a fresh avocado and have half of the fruit per day. Olives, love me some olives. Love all the olives, the Guatemala olives. I love the deli one where they're all mixed together, right? And you can have 6 olives per day, up to 6 olives per day. Do you have to eat olives? No. Do you have to use mayonnaise if you don't like it? No. Check your mayonnaise if you buy any other brand, all the brands, check them. If you're not making your own and you don't know what's in it, read the back labels because you're looking for the carb count. Total carbs, measure. Measure your mayonnaise, measure your dressings. Of course, homemade is always best, but I'm not going to get mad if you have your own, you love Hidden Ranch dressing, just make sure you measure it. If you're looking for dressings in the store, I think that the ones that are in the refrigerated section have less carbs or are made with less ingredients and preservatives, then that's why they're refrigerated. That's just my own personal opinion on what I've picked up and looked at. But get something you like that tastes good to you. Eat the veggies that you love. If you don't love vegetables, don't eat them. You know, but the ones you do like, choose from the list. Lemon and lime juice up to 2 tablespoons per day. I love squeezing lemon or lime on my fish. I love it on my chicken. I like it on my tacos, all of the good things. Pickles, you can have up to 2 servings. Choose the dill or sugar-free pickles. I love the sugar-free bread and butter pickles, so I'm allowed to have it. Always read the labels, check for total carbs, and count them. Soy sauce up to 2 tablespoons per day. Soy sauce would also be tamari, which is gluten-free. You can have the light or the heavy. You can even use the Bragg's amino acids because that is a type of soy sauce, right? So you guys, basically 0 carb snacks if you want. Unlimited sugar-free gelatin, pork rind, pepperoni slices, salami, hard-boiled eggs, and low-carb jerky. Please, 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 especially on jerky and beef sticks, Read the label. We were at Costco in line recently here, and they had that whole road. We were standing by at the checkout waiting to get checked out, and every single one of them had at least 6 grams per serving, and a serving was a little piece. The only one there that halfway was healthy were the Duke's mini sausage sticks. So if you're going to eat them, you have to read the label and you have to log it. The most important part of this, if you don't log anything else throughout the entire month, is count your total carbs. You can log it into an application. You can write it on a piece of paper. Super simple, super easy, okay? So you can have beverages, unlimited zero-carb beverages. You can have coffee, tea, water, black, green, herbal, diet soda, diet sugar-free iced tea, 0 calorie, zero carb, sugar-free flavored drinks, 0 carb flavored seltzers and sparkling water. Caffeinated and carbonated beverages are also fine as long as they are 0 carb. So he's not even as concerned about alternative or artificial sweeteners as much as he is getting you off the sugars, getting you off the sad diet, okay? His is prescription strength keto. And he feels that everybody's body is different. And I do too. And that's why Harry and I are splitting the ways. He is going this way and I'm going that way, because for me, we've done BBBE and I've done bacon for a whole month. I did the egg fast and stuff, and I do better when I want to, when I feel like it, eating a little bit of lettuce, a slice of tomato, a little bit of onion. You know, right now I'm craving salads, so I'm going to eat those. Harry blows up with onions. You know, he blows up when he eats lettuce and those types of things. Our bodies are different. One of the main differences we have, and I've talked about this before, he is a type O blood type. I am a type A blood type. And if you ever did the blood type body diet, it made sense as far as, you know, what I crave and what I want to eat versus what he wants to eat and craves. And it's interesting because, you know, there's so much science behind a lot of things. Did it work for me? Well, I used to treat every single diet I had as a diet. And one of my things I was going to do after I got done with that diet and got down to my weight was go celebrate with food. Yes, indeed. This time it's different. The ketogenic lifestyle has been different because I have learned how to keto-fy the foods that I want and that I like and that I miss, right? But for this month, starting in April, and I can still do my OMAD because I didn't say what types of food other than ketogenic I was going to be doing, and my fasting. So I'm still eating my OMAD day until April 5th, where we're gonna do weight, measurements, all those things for me for the end of my 90 days.
I wanna measure my stomach.
Yes, and Harry is gonna measure his stomach and weigh in once a week. So we have our first weigh-in of April. I weighed in at 188. I've been taking naproxen. I've been taking Benadryl. I feel awful. My head is swollen, and my nasal, when the doctor looked up at my nose last week, he said, well, that's a mess. I said, I know, it's coming. He goes, would you want me to write you a prescription now? I said, oh no, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Should have took him up on it, but I don't want to take a steroid or anything like that because that's going to screw my metabolism up. And I've been eating my yogurt, getting my gut biome all fixed, and now I'm adding naproxen to it, Benadryl to it. So I'd rather not take anything unless it gets really bad. Harry weighed 183.6, so he needs to lose right there.
That's you.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. Here I am. I want to get down to 171.6. Harry needs to get back down to 165. There's Harry. Now, our goal weight is 165. Harry was at goal weight. So, and then he started eating cheese.
No, we had to see. We got
Okay,
the
you're
apocalypse
right.
thing.
You're right. And then we gained weight, even though we didn't go off because we had the zombie apocalypse lockdown virus. And then we had major stress all of last year. Do you guys know
that was bad.
That March 27th was my 1-year anniversary of having to leave and retire emergency when Mom fell. And then the whole snowball from March to this year of everything that we had to go through, including my mother's passing December 10th. And the stress that Harry and I were both in that entire time, because trust me, he had to come over. We had to completely clean her house out. We had to get it ready to sell. We sold it. We had to go. I know it's my nose. Sorry, it's my sinuses, and I apologize for sniffling. Anyway, we had to go through a lot. It was an emotional turmoil, and I am going through all of the phases of mourning my mom. It took a huge hole out of my heart, and I'm still healing from that. So we are going to do this for a month. Now, caveat, we are doing a road trip. Paula, Al, her husband, Harry, and I are taking Jane, and we're driving to Austin, Texas. We're doing Austin, Texas. We've rented a condo, Kim Helper, Paula, Al, Harry, and I, and we're going to be going back and forth, but we are going to stay ketogenic. Harry's going to stay on the BBBE while he's there, and I'm going to stay on phase 1 or page 4 while we are there. It's going to be easy to do. And I noticed a lot of people are going back on BBBE this month too. So is it clean? Is it spring cleaning? Spring cleaning for the body? Is that what we're doing?
Well, it's just about summer.
But Harry and I have, the last couple days, we've been doing an experiment. In case you haven't noticed the difference in our foods, Harry said immediately after 3 days of eating BBBE, he felt so much better.
Oh, yeah.
He slept better, and I feel better adding a little bit of greens and doing what I have been doing. So we decided we're parting ways. And I don't mind cooking for two different ways because the meats and those things are easy. I'm just going to be adding some things that he's not going to be adding. And that's super easy, super simple to do as well. Anyway, you guys, let me know down in the description below. Are you on board with us? Are you going to be doing BBB&E? Are you going to be doing the phase 1, page 4, Dr. Westmans challenge? And let me know why. And if you have another person, such as a spouse or a loved one that's going to do it with you, are they going to be doing BBBE? Or are they going to be doing phase 1? And why? You know, do you guys have the same issues even though both of you are keto? Is one of you thriving and one of you stalled? Is this something you guys are going to talk about between one another and do? But that's what we are doing, you guys. And I'm cutting this short because I really need to go back to bed. I really don't feel good. My head is killing me. Harry is leaning. He's propped up against the counter because of his gout. His foot is killing him, and he's asking me with this, you know, he's making all kinds of faces at me like he's got to stop now, and Wendy's just talking.
Well, yeah, you've been standing here talking for 27 minutes.
So that is what we are doing, you guys. Harry's having a beef, an egg bowl. I have more beef out. That's what he's having. I have a leftover chicken leg. We've got a steak. We've got hamburger. We've got a chicken something. So we've got the food here, but you guys, I have so much stuff I can't even, I've got Chalice's yogurt that I'm gonna be getting, and she's coming to pick it up tomorrow. So that is what we are doing today. So I am gonna go ahead and close this video out today. I hope you guys come on the 5th because we are going to have the winner of the April My Club surprise box from Keto Chow that we are going to announce the winner to. And that's another thing. If you see any email that asks you to click on something or to contact them because they have a special surprise for you or they have something for you, do not click on it. It is a spammer who has grabbed our logo with a telephone number attached to it. Do not click on that. That's not how we come back to you. The contest isn't until the 5th. We pull those numbers, we announce it, and then tell you how to get a hold of us so we can mail you your package. So beware of those in any of our comments. It's not us. It's a spammer. And when I get up and I start looking, I start reporting and deleting. And you can report them and delete them, and they'll come back again the next time. So just be aware of that. Be cognizant of that. Don't fall for that trap. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out today. We will do our measurements and everything. Hey, Harry, do you want to measure your tummy real quick?
Sure.
Let me get that. You were 45.64.
No, it's 46.
No, you were 45.64.
No, I got it written down.
Okay, come here.
I'll go right. Let me go look.
What was your measurement, Harry?
45.64.
Nanner, I was right.
Yeah, she was right here. Your head's getting chopped off.
Oh, well, that's because I'm taller than you.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Remember, it's up here.
Okay. Put it where you think it is.
Right at the farthest sticking out point.
Okay. Let me put this on. Wait a minute. Let me put it on, and then...
I'm going to walk around, make sure it's all right. It looks like it's even.
Yep, looks even. Turn sideways. 42.73. We measured March 25th. He stopped eating cheese, you guys.
Yeah,
and he stopped eating yogurt and lettuce.
And I went straight to beef.
Yes, he did. Beef, butter, bacon, and eggs.
Right.
So.
What is it?
It is 42.75.
Yeah, I gotta go write it down.
I mean, I'm gonna 42.73. 42.
Write it down over there.
I have it. 42.73.
Taking it off.
So I have his on the back of my measurements right there. So you guys, I'm measuring April 5th because that is the end of my OMAD. I have it on my calendar right here. Yes, I do. Right there. So that's when I am doing my final measurements. A bunch of you guys said, well, it's April. Are you guys going to do your measurements and everything? Well, I'm not done with my OMAD 24-hour fast. So hopefully I lose some of the weight that I've gained from all of this. So anyway, you guys, that's it. That's it for today. If you have not done so already, please remember to like, subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we upload a new video. Check out the community tab. When you hit that notification button, you should get notified. I put a little, hit the bell.
You want to hit all.
Yeah, I want to hit them all. All.
It says all right there. Just hit the bell. It says all.
I'll put on the community tab if I'm not going to be doing a video, unless I'm down in bed like I was, because this hit hard and heavy. And of course we went off-roading, the dirt, the dust, the pollen, all the good things. That's not going to keep me out of the desert, and that's not going to keep me from off-roading. But it can slow me down for a few days.
We just stuffed cotton up your nose before we go. I
was thinking about a mask. Well, we used to have the face masks and stuff for the dirt.
Yeah, but you need one for pollen.
But somebody, I know I do. An N95 mask. Anyway, that's another story. I don't want to wear one if I don't have to. Give us a thumbs up. And you guys, join us for April. Tell us which one you're going to do down in the comments below. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Sally's not going to get up. She says it's long puppy downtime, Pop. I don't know what the light's on. What are you guys doing? That's what she's saying. She's not even there. She's on the couch in the other room watching TV.
What doing? Yeah, oh yeah. What you doing, little one?
Yeah. So I'm laying here in the dark.
She's laying on Papa's blankie.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is she gonna say goodnight? Can you say goodnight? Okay. Shh. There you go. Good night, little puppy.